Okay, I got a piece of bracing here. I'm thinking you can see that. I can't see it. I'm not bending down that far. But anyway, that collar is supported. What I want to do is close this gap here. Maybe not all the way. Maybe half of the way. See what it feels like. So let me mount you here. And get you in that neighborhood of viewing. I'm assuming you can see that better than I can on a 2-inch screen. So I have a 1 1/8 socket. Seems to clear everything and still hold on to that. Okay, I reduced that by about half. I'll take a little more. Am I bottoming out on something? Yes, I'm no longer driving it down. The inside of the socket is hitting on the key. So I need to build this up a little bit. Some big washers or something. Okay, after some kind of camera malfunction, I found this piece that I've made. This is actually sits in the table of the bandsaw. It belongs to my buddy and fills that gap. So that'll give me the height I need to give me a little more clearance. Okay, that is now. My hand in the way, is it? Let's take this board out of here. It's got a flat side. Well, that sounds a lot like this over here when it's free. It'd probably be nice if that whole system was. So, if I could turn this rod. That's much better. Oh, see if I can. I did get a comment about checking to make sure there wasn't 2 set screws in here, and I appreciate that because that's always a possibility. Almost did it myself. In some earlier repair to the oil system. Now, back in 1942 or so, they used a piece of wire to wrap around that. I'd like to get this a little tighter. So I'm going to put the screwdriver on here. I don't know if you can see all this or not. Sure. Okay, screwdriver's in place. Vice grip. I'd like to get it. It's like a silver stack of discs. You can see it. Well, you can tell where that line is in the glass. That's what we're talking about. That's tight. Oh, should I have used Loctite on that? Using Loctite might eliminate the need for that wire. Do I have enough Loctite to do it? I know the well is relatively dry on the Loctite tip. No, hold on, I got that other kit. Let's see, I have a red in there. Okay, like this one was red, I think. You can no longer read the bottle. But that is red. I say we go with the blue. So here we are, the top. Okay, we got a 21st century solution to our wire stay. Now, they did take pains to bend that wire and fold it in there, although I don't see that is going to be a problem. I can, this seat's all the way down and does not tell you what, let's do a test here. Let's ink these things up with some red ink and see if they're not an interference. So I'm going to ink the tops of these things up pretty heavy, or paint. The paint marker. And if we have interference, I will have red paint inside here. And I do, and there is interference, and that is not going to work. Clearly see the red paint. Oh well, so much for the 21st century. We're going back in time. To a 30,000th piece of wire. Okay, it was a nice idea. Okay, now the greatest part of this sticks outside of the machine. And I'm just going to take a couple thou off of the leading part of this. Okay, we're going to stop it right there at the interrupted cut. So I haven't cleaned it up really all the way across here. Let's clean this up all the way across. At this point, we're really talking about aesthetics. It has nothing to do with the function. We are, I guess in essence, we are straightening this out. Okay, you're ready to release the half nut. There we go. We're going to come up and kiss this. Bring that out. Okay, let's get rid of that tool. As long as we're doing aesthetics, that's really what we're doing, I think. May as well. Okay, there's about 6,000 there. There's 4,000. We'll call that 3,000. Okay, I'm gonna let that I'm gonna let that cool down. I might do a little more 320 sanding on it to make it pretty. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna do for right now. I'll get this cleaned up, and I think I'm gonna put the apron back together because I believe I need to get that retention wire. Other than that, I'm thinking of other ways to hold that nut. I did Loctite it. Yeah, that's it for, I'm going to put the apron back together now. So, next video will be reassembling the apron. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you coming through with the comments.